friends. So this has become a little bit of an annual tradition here. As long as the world feels sad and scary, and as long as I personally feel a little weak and small, I'm gonna dig deep into this shivery brain of mine that tends to only remember the things that went wrong, and try, once a year, to remember what didn't. I feel very small sometimes. Like 5'4" small, like self-esteem small, like vanity metrics small, like postage stamps small. Like, why can't I just fix all the problems? Why are they all so goddamn big small? You know this. I keep hecking talking about it. I often feel frustration because I can't on my own solve these complex problems, like getting people to care about my work or getting people to care about each other. My dark depression brain would say this year was about my power and my possibility shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. But last weekend, wee small me woke up on a Sunday morning to a 6 a.m. alarm and braided back my bed head and scrambled to find Post-its and Sharpie markers and make a pot of tea. I opened up my laptop and I gathered a couple of friends to host some early morning hours of the Project for Awesome live stream. I participated in my first Project for Awesome YouTube charity live stream in 2012. Making a shaky handheld phone video, and that's a 2012 phone video about my local rapid rehousing program, which 93 people watched. But since then, it's become my annual reminder that people are good. And the internet is mostly a vile cesspit, but it's not only a vile cesspit, because up to our knees in filth and battery acid, so many of us are still trying. So with Miriam and Darcy and Taha on the other side of the screen this time, I drew my favorite recent doodle, bats, for each donor as their gifts poured in and in and in. We raised $5,000 and I scribbled bats across our faces in Fenty eyeliner. And at 10,000, Taha drew a little bat that was only face and wings and teeth on his cheek in Sharpie marker. And it was silly and insignificant, but at the end, the wall was covered in colorful Post-its and a bunch of internet strangers had raised $10,000 in 2 hours for a handful of nonprofits, a small slice of the 1 million the project managed to raise overall. Now, 1.3 million kind of feels like fake numbers, and lines in an internet chat kind of feel like fake people, but all the bats on the wall the next day and the pictures that the bat people shared with me and the good that they did, every one of those things were real. In 2019, I started the year on vacation with my best friends, picking each other up out of strong, salty water. In 2019, a dozen or so friends encouraged me through the writing of the first draft of a novel. In 2019, I started taking Sundays off and logging out of Twitter and walking around the city, getting on a first name basis with my bodega guy and the librarians at the returns desk and the people who sell me bread. The New York creator community of 368 respected my creative differences, but invited me to hang anyway. The New York State Legislature passed early voting for the first time, which makes it easier for more people to vote at the times that work best for them. And Run for Something, an organization that I volunteer for, helped to elect 300 progressives under 40 to state and local office, making more people who represent us look like us. In 2019, I went back to Seattle, and it didn't hurt me like I worried it would. I wasn't the sad, scared, sick, and deeply hurting person I was when I last lived there. I walked along the mossy sidewalk past my old apartment, and I realized I'm bigger now and stronger. Well, not me so much. Me and my friends, me and my communities, me and my people. And hell, trying to be all big and powerful on your own, isn't that what makes the world so bad and scary in the first place? That thinking that you're somehow more special or good or deserving of things than all the other people around you. We may be small, but we are not insignificant. Like a school of fish, like a camp of bats. And I'm grateful to know that we're making this world together. Tell me in comments what was good in your 2019. If you like this video, you can share it with someone else who you think might like it, or you can also join the community on Patreon that helps me make more of these videos. I'll see you next year. Bye.